Hey guys, what's going on? This is Brian Martin with your match preview as Manchester United host Sunderland on Saturday at Old Trafford. I've got some match facts, some presser quotes, my predicted 11, and of course my keys to victory for Manchester United for this match. So very quickly, the match Saturday at Old Trafford, 10 a.m. Eastern Time kickoff, 6 a.m. Pacific Time kickoff. So go to bed early if you are on the West Coast of the United States. Stuart Atwell will be your match official. The weather will be 53 degrees Fahrenheit, 12 degrees Celsius, overcast with rain. Probably time for those long sleeve shirts. United are in 14th place after a disappointing 3-1 loss to Brentford. Sunderland are in 5th place after a 1-0 win over Forest, who are struggling right now. Um, all that said, we do have a pretty good history against Sunderland. We've only lost 2 in the last 30. I think we won something like, what was it, 22 and we drew 6, right? That's 28. Yeah, so check my math there. So we've only lost 2 in the last 30 against Sunderland. I think that last loss came in 2017. So we do have a good track record. Granted, I don't think Sunderland's been up in the Premier League for a little bit of time now. Anyway, on to some presser quotes. So some presser quotes from Regis Lebris, Monsieur Lebris, or Lebris. We started well because the connection and energy is really positive. Now we know we are facing new challenges. The team is ambitious, but at the same time aware of the different elements we have to develop to become a better team. Let me give that last one to you again. He said, now we are facing new challenges. Apologies, can't read my own handwriting here. So now we're facing new challenges. Again, he said the team is ambitious, but at the same time aware of the different elements we have to develop to become a better team. They are strong to create chances from everywhere. Talking about Manchester United. Said we must show personality at Old Trafford. So the Sunderland squad are coming into this pretty confident. The manager looked pretty calm, cool, and collected. I was scanning some of the Sunderland boards. They all seem to be excited about what this manager can do in the Premier League and with his team. By all accounts, he's a good manager. So you know, I think we've got our work cut out for us at the weekend. Now, in terms of injuries, they're missing Romain Mundel, Leo Heldy, Aji Alice, and Dennis Sirkin. Apologies if I butchered any of those names. But I was also looking at how long these guys have been out of the squad, and I think apart from Romain Mundel, the rest have been out since before the season started. And again, Sunderland have had a pretty good start to the season. So again, they're coming into this pretty strong, and they seem to be missing some key players. So they might only get stronger as the season goes on and as they learn. So interesting team to watch in general. Now on to United's presser. So Ruben Amorim, he was asked about Sunderland. He said, it's a team that plays very well. 4-3-3 with a lot of rotations. They are confident. He said they know that we are going to be under pressure. We need to be able to play with that. We are prepared for a tough match. They have a clear identity. He was asked, what are you seeing on the training ground to give you positive indications? His answer was a bit bizarre. I feel like he didn't really answer the question. He just said what the players are trying to do, which kind of made me think a bit. Like, maybe you kind of BS and make up something, right? Just to say, oh yeah, the players are working hard in training and they're trying to execute, but like he didn't even really say that much. And so that was just a bit bizarre, a bit concerning from his standpoint. Um, Amron was asked about comments from former players. He said it's normal. He did make some comments kind of poking fun at people criticizing the system. He said something to the effect of, oh, when the game starts, you're not thinking about the system, but when things go wrong, suddenly it's the system. He said that, essentially, I'm paraphrasing here. And he says that the way we concede goals is not because of the system. So he is confident in his system. He is confident in his formation. So there is another clear indicator that he is not going to change his formation, which I wholeheartedly disagree with. I think he needs to show some flexibility. Anyway, I'm not going to get too far down that path because this is just a match preview. So he was asked, what do you say to the fans to give them belief that it will be better? He says, it's not time to say, it's time to show. I have nothing to say in this moment. Again, not a whole lot of belief and not a whole lot of confidence being inspired from those quotes there. Um, Again, just a general statement, paraphrasing here, but he basically says that he thinks the team lacks consistency. He was saying that some things work in some games and then they're not working in other games. And he was saying that basically we need to be doing the same things that work the same way in each game. Again, a bit concerning. Anyway, in terms of injuries, Mazraoui is out. No Lisandro Martinez as he recovers from that ACL injury. Ahmad is back from bereavement. And Malacia has rejoined the squad, and I think he's going to challenge Dorgu for a place in the 11, or at least be a competent backup. So, all of that said, here is my predicted 11. Let me get that on the screen for you. Boom, there it is. So, I think Lemons should be getting a start at this point, but I said that last match didn't happen against Brentford. This is tougher competition in Sunderland, so uh, I think that Amorim goes with Bayonder in goal. I think he goes with Yoro, DeLitt, Shaw across the back three. Excuse me. I think Ahmad reclaims his place at right wing back. I think Casemiro and Bruno hold down the midfield. Dorgu left wing back. Cunha and Mbumo, and Sheshko up front. So not a whole lot of surprises there. This is what I think he would go with. Now, watch it be my luck that tomorrow he starts Lemons, right? Just watch it be my luck that last game I said Lemons needs to start, and I put him in the 11. I was wrong. And now watch, now that I've, finally given in and said, okay, Amorim, this is probably what you're going to do. Watch him start Lemons tomorrow. So just my luck. But anyway, that's the starting 11. That's what I think Amorim will go with. Again, not terribly inspired by his quotes in the presser, if I'm being honest. I mean, I look at this squad right here that I've got, to my left, your right, and again, I just look at that midfield and I look at Bruno and Casemiro and I just see no legs to get up and down the pitch, and that just worries me. Yeah, I know Casemiro will probably sit back a bit more. Bruno will probably push up a bit more in that, but still, it's just not enough legs to me between the two of them to to give about the pitch, right? So anyway, that's just my thoughts there. You can kind of see where I'm going with this match preview, if I'm being honest. I mean, I'm not feeling terribly excited. I'll go ahead and give you my predicted score. Honestly, I hate to even say it. I don't think I've ever predicted a loss for Manchester United before, but I'm at that place now. So my prediction, honestly, is a 2-1 loss at Old Trafford to Sunderland. I'm worried because I saw what they've done in the past to, decent teams, including Brentford, who we just lost pretty handily to. So I'm not coming into this confident at all, to be honest. I'm not coming into this confident given what Amorim has said in the press conference, his, unwillingness to be flexible and change, and the results that has yielded thus far. I'm not coming into this confident because of how Sunderland has played and how well they've done. And so, yeah, I feel like I'd be a bit foolish to come into this thinking, yeah, we're going to win. I want us to win. Don't get me wrong. I want us to win. I want this to be the turning point game. But I thought last game would be the breakout game. I think I called it breakout game. And it wasn't. It was far from it. It was probably one of our worst performances of the season. So I don't know. Like, I guess I'm just kind of I've reassessed my expectations, right? And I've lowered them a bit more. Um, just not really having much confidence going into this one. Um, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, just a quick match preview here. Again, that's my predicted 11 right there that I think we'll go with. Again, I think we're going to lose 2-1 to Sunderland. Again, Amorim's comments not very inspiring, and Sunderland have been playing quite well. And yeah, just not feeling great about this one. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.